Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a heads up that this is kind of hard to read because this is from IGN Deutschland and the translation from Google Translate is kind of jumbled. So just giving you a heads up, and at the end of the video I do summarize the whole article in a whole, so make sure you pay attention to that. What's up everybody, Toadie's guy here. We're going to be looking at WWE 2K15 hands-on preview, first from IGN Deutschland. Yep, that's right. This is roughly translated, so bear with me here. Let's go ahead and read the article. Since 2K and Visual Concepts taken over the WWE series, the fans were wondering how the game would change. Can Visual Concepts, together with Ukes, do for WWE what they did for the NBA series? How does WWE 15 on 2K feel in the ring? And we can finally answer these questions. So here we go. Do not get me wrong, it's not so complex that casual players will not understand what's happening here, but the balance and pacing and weight of the action was changed so that it corresponds with more of what you see on Monday Night Raw TV. There can sometimes be details such as height of the cables, which was incidentally never properly breakdown. I don't know what that means. I guess height of the cables weren't right. But there are also some big changes, new systems and mechanics that will continue to change the way their wrestling plays. There is, for example, the Grappling System. Remember just before the idea that you go to the beginning of the match for your opponent and DDT or backbreaker makes, only he could not counter your attack. So no match starts in WWE, so if you use the grappling button at the beginning of the fight in WWE 2K15, it only triggers a new chain grappling system. So basically, you can't go right into a move, you go into a grapple. That's how the match starts. Wrestling fans know what it's all about. Both wrestlers go directly to an upright grappling position and fight for better position. It starts a rock, paper, scissors. Each player presses one of 3 buttons and the winner of the round brings in a more advantageous position. From here, both fighters then basically play a game that recalls the snap of a lock. Both analog sticks are long rotates until you find the sticking point and hold in order to improve their situation. In the meantime, the player can land the first hit or take the best part of the body of his opponent into the pillars. It is more reminiscent of the way like a real battle begins, in which you do not just spine buster as soon as the match starts. So let's paraphrase this, basically saying you start off, you grapple, you do a little button press, then you use the analog sticks to get another position, and then from there the match starts. Another big change is the grappling. The 4 grappling poses no longer exist. Once you no longer find yourself in an open battle, you just need to keep the grappling button, and when you move the analog stick in a certain direction, it starts the next move. From a simple headlock out, can you execute more moves, but then the most important grappling maneuvers take place from the state. But that makes sense. How often fix to an opponent in a position to determine before one sets a suplex? Not at all. You just do it. So basically, you don't just go to the position and hold it and then do a suplex. You basically just transition right into a suplex. Is what I'm understanding from this jumbled translation from Google Translate. Let's continue. Many other more subtle changes are based on the core question, does this really happen? The animations have been added to this year in the ring with regular size and also in the game corresponding to each ring, its real model. This already changed the way the wrestlers looked around them, how fast they could come off the ropes with an Irish whip, and as they climbed the turnbuckle. All these details, after they were wrong for so long, have now been finally corrected. Perhaps no detail stands out by itself, but together they form the basic for a credible match. But this does not stop here. 2K15 comes in with new stamina system, which must always keep her in mind if you want to be successful. All the time to run through the ring to escape your opponent, like after a good sound tactics for the online mode, but this is only until your wrestler is so exhausted that he can land no ordinary punch move. Maybe this does not sound as funny as you would like your wrestling, but it's exactly the kind of restriction I've always missed. The constraint that ensures that original matches, the real battle in all aspects, be similar. So basically, this translation that I can't read very well because I have marbles on my mouth right now, saying that there's a stamina system. If you do too much running, you're going to get tired. Okay, I get it. Let's continue. For some fans, these changes may sound a little scary, but they are exactly what I've been missing for years. The question I ask myself in the game is what important decisions must I make now? As much as I played the WWE games in the past, the answer was always not many, but the changes of WWE 2K15, it looks as if it would change this year, and I'm only looking forward to playing this. So we have a lot of changes this year. They sound scary, like this article said. Basically, what we have is a new core grappling system. We start off where you do a quick time event at the start of the match, try to win the grapple, and then from there you can hit the first attack. I guess it's kind of cool. We also have the 4 grappling poses no longer there. Basically, when you go from one move to another, it's fluid and you'll execute a move instead of grapple, switch positions, then do a suplex. You just do it straight into a move. That's exactly how I want it to play out. I don't know how well it's going to look, but they're saying it's better, so we'll see how this goes. Also, the stamina system, not a fan of that. I don't like the game slowing down when you get tired. I know if they're going for realism, that has to happen, but I always like the fast-paced WWE games. And that's all I really know thus far. I do also want to give you guys a heads up. There is a teaser trailer 29-second thing on IGN as well if you want to check it out. Basically, what it shows is Randy Orton and John Cena. It goes different angles of them standing in the ring, and that's about it. So, let me know what you think about all this. I'm sorry if it was very confusing and hard to understand, but it was from IGN Deutschland, and I don't know what Google Translate was doing, but let me know your comments in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.